46. Bat, find him. Find him. Find him, Bat Chat. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. No, he's here. "13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. What a gremlin! Friggin' 268 weasel bush camping wanker, dude. Oh my god. Bloody arty, dude.
Thank you.
Red jelly.
Will, you are
Yeah?
tired. It is time to snuggle up to Tanya and call it a day.
I'm not tired. Shut up. Bloody take your £5 and shove it, dude. Don't tell me what to do. I'm here, man. We've got 8,000 people watching on Twitch TV and you're telling me to quit? What's your problem? I don't come into your place of work and tell you, oh, you're tired, you need to shut up your shop. No. I'm here, man. I'm wearing my emotions on my sleeve. I'm managing to finish mid-table, 265 bloody damage because this arty is a complete and utter back-camping gremlin. No. Don't tell me what to do with your cash. I appreciate the tip very much. Bloody hell, I'm not triple dipping on the Super Conqueror though. Let's play a Yank Panther 2. I'm here to rock and roll. I'm pretty sure the other 7,999 people watching on Twitch TV don't want me to quit. They want me to rock and roll and keep slamming and keep dominating and keep having fun. Let's do it, man. The night is young, ladies and gents. Let's crush.
What sausage won't Omega Ridge?
Let's go. I'm not playing the Super Conqueror again, though. That artillery, it gave me brain damage, honestly. Dino, I appreciate it. Mr. Bean, thank you very much to you for continuing to sub. And Rajelli, I do appreciate the £5 tip, but you have absolutely zero right to tell me what to do. Thank you. Alright, let's go after it. Where am I going to take the Yak Panther to? Middle of the map? Possibly. South? Possibly. Let's go get some. Do I think the Lurver is good for this meta? Sure, why not? It's basically just like sit, hold down, avoid your lower plate getting slammed and win. Alright, I'm going to take this tank towards the south. Try and go sit, hold down. You're coming over from playing World of Tanks on the Xbox. Any tips? Yeah, get yourself a mouse and keyboard. Next, realize that people can actually aim on World of Tanks PC. No, but in all seriousness, if you're coming over to World of Tanks PC, you need to forget everything that you are. What the hell? Like this Udez, he's having a better Friday night than I am, apparently. If you're coming over from World of Tanks Xbox to World of Tanks PC, your whole experience and stat... Well, your experience matters, but your stats don't. Your stats just don't matter, with all due respect. Because if you were a 55% win rate player on console, to all intents and purposes, you could be a 49% win rate player on PC. Sure, you'll have the World of Tanks knowledge, but console is so easy compared to PC. People just auto-aim and drive around. Weak points don't really matter so much on console, for the most part. But driving around like a madman does quite often. On PC, people are hitting weak points a lot more. And it's not enough to use your mobility to be able to avoid taking damage quite often. I'm not saying that you can't do that. For example, drive around in an IS-7 like a raging loon and you can still do very well. What I'm trying to suggest is on console you can just... It's a bit like old school T-54 back in 2010 or 2011 in World of Tanks. Ooh, this could be bad. That was a good shot. Yeah, back in the day... Oh, I think I can use my gun depression and mess this Scorpion up. You think I don't have armor, don't you, Scorpion? You think I don't have armor. What you don't understand is that some tech tree tanks are actually pretty deadly. This vehicle's actually got great armor in a position like this. Not a lot of people respect it. But yeah, if you're coming over from console, just use the knowledge that you've learned, but really it's a completely different animal of a game. You're going to have to learn how to play again completely. Why no HE? The shell velocity is much worse, isn't it? It's actually bloody the same. I don't have intuition. Honestly, sometimes it's better to just have the AP shell than to go greedy for the HE. Unfortunately, the enemy team have won the middle. Massively. I think that was a Progetto just absolutely shredding my friend there. Oh wow, another Scorpion G? Wait, do you have a repair kit? Oh. God, how good is the Jagdpanther for situations like this? It really does surprise people what this thing can do. A lot of people think that the Jagdpanther 2 is just a big old... It's like a glass cannon. It's not. The superstructure with gun depression is good. What's up, Redman? Thank you.
Good evening.
Yeah.
A fellow colonial was visiting from Canada. She adores Indian food. I'm not versed when it comes to Indian food.
Yeah?
Any suggestions of where to go in London?
No. I haven't lived in London for a number of years. I don't know also how fancy you want to go. Honestly, I can't really give you any recommendations better than TripAdvisor could, for example, dude. I appreciate it. I think that you're flattered that I seem to know the Indian cuisine in London, and I know all of that scene and whatnot. I know the Indian cuisine scene in London, yes. Oh, QB, yes. No. I'm flattered. Aish! Dude, why am I in loser's queue now? Why am I in complete loser's queue? Honestly, just going on like TripAdvisor and looking at reviews is always a good thing. Just, you know, and on there is where you can get an idea of what budget might be. I don't know what the budget is. My favorite kinds of Indian restaurants to go to, like there are two kinds of Indian restaurants in the UK, all right? There's actually, most of our Indian restaurants are actually Bangladeshi restaurants. And what people have come to think of as being like Indian food in the UK is kind of like a hodgepodge mixing pot. And it's almost like a bastardized version of, should we say, Indian / Bangladeshi food. Right? You think like chicken tikka masala, it's not even real probably, it's just far too sweet. My point is that there's a few different kinds of, should we say, Indian food within the UK. And there's Indian food which is a little bit more, should we say, authentic, or where each dish is kind of its own experience. A bit different as well. Quite often, quite a lot of it's either vegetarian or it's done with fish or seafood. Quite a lot of it. What's up, Jagdpanther? Indian Panzer? Oh, I didn't get my extra shot in. But then there's like British Indian food or Indian British food, which is probably more like Indian Bangladeshi British Indian food. And that food is nice. But it's kind of like I don't know, it just feels a little bit more raw and dirty in a way, but in a good way. In a good way. So you've got your kind of like classic Indian kind of. So we're number one on damage, number one on experience there. I feel I got a little unlucky with where my shells went as well. Well played to the enemy team. They deserve to win. You've got kind of like your classic meals like that, which honestly are probably more for having a few beers with, right? And then you've got more of your kind of like fine dining, your fine dining levels as well. If that makes sense. Indian food isn't just like a quick load of food out on a table. No, not saying that's not delicious. It can also be more of kind of like a fine dining thing, right? Any scrub. I can drop coated optics on this tank now. No probs. Now that I've got recon, I can totally drop coated optics and just play this thing like a mad lad driving around. Oh yeah, let's go. Alright, here we go. Foch 155. This thing costs bonds. Is it worth picking up? Hell no. Janitsi, what's up?
Hello. From Finland.
Sormi Manitou! Torilla Tavatan. Shout out to you and all of your Finnish brothers and sisters out watching. I have an awesome, fiercely passionate community of Finns. Finns are some of the best World of Tanks gamers. It's a pleasure to have them each time. But yeah, good luck, Redman. You'll find anything good. GG. Dorilla, indeed. Alright, I'm going to go with vents, durability, and turbo.